fall, y'all. It is a brisk 82 degrees here in South Carolina. So you know what that means? That means fall around here. Actually, the temperatures have been really nice lately. We have not had a lot of 90-degree days. We've been more in the 80s. The mornings are a little bit cool. We're like in the low 60s. So I feel like fall is just around the corner. And I feel like by doing this video, it's just gonna help usher it in. So that's what today's video is gonna be. I'm giving you all the fun fall content. We are gonna be making some delicious pumpkin bread. I got started on that early this morning and it is about to come out of the oven. So I'm gonna share with you guys that. I will leave the recipes to everything I'm gonna be doing down in the description box for you guys. But this pumpkin bread recipe is a healthier version. I made a less healthier version of this last fall and it is so delicious. And this year, you guys know, my husband and I are really working on lowering our sugar, eating super healthy. And so I really wanted to make something fallish, but that also was not gonna be, you know, terrible for you. So I found this healthier version pumpkin bread. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a maple glaze on the top of it. And I think that is gonna bring it up a notch and just make it so good. So the maple glaze part is not part of this recipe, but I will leave that below how I did that. I'm also planning to put out my fall decor today. I have been waiting for this. I love fall decor. We don't go crazy around here. I'm not gonna be decorating every single room. I just put out a few things in our main living area. So that would be like our kitchen and our living room. And I do a little bit to our front porch, which I may not even get to in this video because I need to go buy mums and I haven't bought mums yet. So we'll see how far I get on all of the decorations. But we are leaving to go out of town for about a week and a half in a few weeks. And so I knew if I didn't go ahead and get my fall decorations out, then we wouldn't really be able to enjoy them that long before it's time to put up the Christmas stuff. I'm also gonna run to Hobby Lobby and possibly Walmart. So I will show you guys what I find at those places. I don't really need anything, but it's always fun just to walk around and enjoy the peaceful music. And I just feel like Hobby Lobby ambiance is just, it's so fun. It's so wonderful. It's so calming. To me anyways. Also, I have made for you guys a fall scavenger hunt that you can do with your kids. You don't have to be a homeschool parent to do this. Anybody can do this. It's just a fun little printable that you can print off and do with your kids. You guys can go to some kind of trail or a walking track or just even do it in your yard. But it is so fun. The kids and I usually do this several times a year. And so I thought it would be fun to make up my own for us this year. So I'm going to leave the link for that below if you guys want to print off your own. We are planning to do that at some point this week. So this video will probably be several days, just a few little fun fall days in our life. I am really wanting to make some elderberry syrup. I've never made it, but I purchased some elderberries on Azure Standard a few weeks ago, and I am really wanting to try to learn how to make it myself. Last year I bought it from a friend, and it added up. It was expensive because I had to buy a lot of it for all of my kids, and we used it like all through the fall and winter. I feel like it really helped us stay well, and we only had a few little sicknesses here and there, and it worked so well. So I'm planning to make some more of that because 'tis the season. The kids are already starting to get some little sniffles here and there, and I know this helps our immune system so much, so I'm going to be doing that. I've also been giving them some colloidal silver because I know that that really helps your immune system too. Also usually give them like powdered vitamin C in the winter months. We just do whatever we can to try to keep their immune system up and try to keep them well, right? So that's it for this intro. Now let me go show you guys the bread that just came out of the oven. It smells so good. I wish y'all could smell this house. Try it out. Smells so good. That's really good.
That's good. That is very good.
This is so good. I'm telling you, it tastes just as good as the unhealthy one I made last year. especially with that maple glaze. Oh my goodness, it takes it up to a whole new level. This is so good. This is gonna be a regular occurrence around here for fall, don't you think?
Definitely.
You like it?
Mm-hmm. It's amazing. Yeah, thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome.
So amazing!
So one of my kids has been complaining that his ear is hurting him, and we've all had kind of the sniffles for the last week. So I have been a little bit concerned about ear infections popping up here and there. And so I wanted to share with you guys what I usually do if I feel like my kids are having an ear infection, because we have avoided many antibiotics using this method, and it works so well. Okay, so my first secret weapon is this mullein and garlic oil. You can get this on Amazon. I'll link it for you guys. But I heat it up. To do that, I just fill something like this up with hot water and then just drop it in. Maybe let it sit in there for about 5 minutes. And then I'll get my kid to come in here and I just put a couple of drops in each ear. And this helps so much. So garlic is a natural antibiotic. So the more garlic you can get into their diet, the better when they have any kind of infection. And also this is going just directly to the infection, and it's gonna help purify it and clean it out and get rid of it. We also use these garlic oil soft gel tablets, and these work so well because again, if you have any kind of infection in your body, you want as much garlic as possible to help fight that. It is nature's own natural antibiotic. And then the next thing I do is, okay, so I take an onion, I put the whole onion skin on into like a double broiler, and I steam it until it's super soft. And you want it soft enough to like be able to stick your fork in. So it has to be super soft. Then you want to cut it in half. So I'm gonna cut this in half. It's very hot, so you have to be careful. And so then it's gonna look like that when you cut it in half. And so then what you're gonna do is you let it cool, because you don't want to put it on your kid's ear with it being like piping hot. So I usually let it sit like this for a few minutes, and then I get a couple of cloths. Like these are just old clothes that I ripped up, but you want it to be kind of like a thin cotton. And so these are just some old t-shirts. And so sometimes I do several layered if it's the onion's still kind of hot. I don't want to burn my kid's ear, but also it needs to be warm. That's the whole point. So you're gonna put your onion on top of the cloth like that. So then you're gonna put plastic wrap over the back of the onion, because you want something to kind of insulate it to keep it as warm as possible. So this is what is gonna go on your child's ear. So there's fabric in between the onion and your child's ear, and you just keep it on their ear like this, kind of like a heating pad. You're gonna do that for a long time. It's usually about 30-40 minutes. You just keep it on there as long as the onion stays hot. But onion is a natural drawer, so it will draw out any of the infections that are in the ear. And so I'm telling you guys, it works like a charm. It works so well. So get you these items to keep on hand for the winter months so that you can combat those ear infections. So as you guys know, my summer vegetable garden was an epic fail. All of that sowing and tending produced like nothing, because honestly I was over it by the time I started seeing the first little shoots. We were just so over it, mainly because we have such a bad mosquito problem that it's pretty miserable to be out in the garden. And so it's just not my season for that, and I probably will not even try it next year. Y'all remind me that I said that. I do think I'm gonna try to plant a few more herbs in my herb gardens that I have on our balcony, and I have a whole nother garden box right here with nothing in it, and I thought it really won't hurt, because I've already got the seeds, to try to plant a few fall vegetables. I'm thinking like broccoli, maybe some cauliflower, maybe some onions, I don't know, but I'm just gonna look through my seed packets that I have here. I keep these frozen in the freezer, and just see what I've got and what might work for this time of year. and about, I am gonna check out Hobby Lobby and I am gonna check out Walmart and see what they have, see the fall goodies that are out. I love this time of year, and shopping this time of year is just so fun for me. So let's go.
Summer is ended, the leaves are turning brown. Red and yellow, soon they'll be falling down. Now, I'm not ready, not just yet. I'm not ready for autumn. Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon. The light that flickers will blow side, and all that blossomed will wither away and die.
Welcome back to another day. Yesterday was so much fun. I got a few things, not very many, just a few little things. I really don't like to go overboard for fall decor because it just really stresses me out, to be honest, to have that much stuff, especially when it's not really gonna be out very long. So, but I wanted a few things that I really wanted last year that I didn't end up getting. So I will show you what I got. Okay, at Hobby Lobby, they had these sweet little cups, and I think they are so cute. Each one of them is different, and they are just the cutest things. And I needed some more to hang right here. The ones I had before were black and I was just really tired of them. I also got the little spoon rest that matches it, so I love those, and I thought that was a really cute find. And then I ran into Marshall's really quick and I found these ones. These I already had here, but I wanted to add the other ones, the lighter colored ones, because I thought it would be so pretty right there, and it would just add a little bit more fall color. I have had these up there with them, but they just look really spring to me, and although I love these, I'm going to save these and put them back up after Christmas. I really just love how that looks, so I'm going to stick with that. It was only like $12, and it came with, I think, 4 different stems, and I have 2 of them there. So I thought it came with 4, but maybe it was just 3. But anyways, this is the other one, and I am going to put it in here in the dining room to give a little more fall color and less yellow springy in here. So a tip I have for you guys when you are putting stems in is you want to bend them. That makes them look less fake and more realistic. So I put them down in there. I usually just bend the stem to get it in there. And then I just kind of will go and just bend whatever which way. Because if you look at stems out in nature, they're not ever just straight. So you want it to look as realistic as possible. So you just want to bend them a little bit. And I kind of want them to come closer together a little bit. But I think that looks pretty good. Okay, and then at Walmart, I found this pillow, which I love so much. I may even go back and get a second one. It was only $5, and I love the colors in it. It's got the orange and the yellow, and then that pretty like blue jean blue. I think it's so pretty, so I just grabbed one of these. I'm gonna stick it right here, and my kids have already made a mess. I cannot keep this house clean for more than 5 minutes. That's okay. That just means they're happy, right? So I put a few new pillows out right there. I have another one that I got, I think, off Shein, and it has like little pumpkins on it. I'll show you in a minute. But I'm going to put that one out here with these ones, and I'm gonna put away some of my other ones. I already have a yellow kind of rusty color in here, and I think that looks really good with all the other fall stuff, so I definitely will just keep those out. I also ran into Target and found this cute little rug. It was $5 in the dollar spot. Then I found this adorable little pillow. This one I have to put away. But I found this really cute one. It's like orange, and it has this cute little detail on the side. So I'm gonna just sit that on my little bench here. Here's that other pillow that I was telling y'all about. It was like from Shein. I think it was like $10, maybe cheaper. It might have been like $5 or $6 even, but it was very cheap, and the quality is really good, and it's very, very soft. So my kids will be excited about that. They love a good soft pillow. Now I'm gonna work on cleaning this living room up and putting the pillows the way they need to be, and they will stay that way for maybe 10 minutes until my kids throw them all on the floor again.
I see you in everything. You're working it all out for me. Oh, what can I do but sing and give to you all the glory? You put all my fears to rest. I bring to you my anxiety. Oh, I am forever blessed. Your passion is always chasing me. You are maker of all things. You are lover of all beings, my redeemer, bearing all my pain. You are Jesus, and I
Love doing these easy Hobby Lobby crafts. Today they're working on their little turkey. Show me your turkey you made.
This is my turkey.
So cute. Let me see your turkey.
It's a baby one.
You did so good. That was
Look at the
cute.
wings.
Today is going to be such a good day. I'm excited. I am going to get in the kitchen today, and I'm going to make some elderberry syrup because my poor kiddos have been a little bit under the weather, me included. I had a really rough night of sleep last night. I had kids coming in. I had kids coughing. It was just a whole thing. So we need some immune boosting help, and I am a huge proponent of elderberry syrup. I think it helps your immune system so much. I also grew some echinacea flowers this year in my garden, and I dried some of them. So I am gonna add that to the elderberry syrup, and I will leave the recipe for this elderberry syrup below. It's very easy to do. I actually have never done it before, but it seems very simple and straightforward. So we're gonna give that a shot today. The only thing different in that recipe that I will link for you is I will be adding some echinacea flower to that, because echinacea has a lot of immune boosting properties as well. So I figured it wouldn't hurt to add that in there too. And then I'm gonna make some applesauce with those apples my friend had brought me. They're getting a little bit mushy, so it's the perfect time to make applesauce out of it. I don't actually like applesauce at all, but my kids love it, and I love the smell of it. It makes your whole house smell like fall, and I love that. So we're gonna make that today, and I've made this lots and lots of times before, and it's always so good. I love this crock pot recipe. I'll link it for you because it's so easy. You can just set it and forget it, and it'll just cook all day, make your house smell great. And so that's what we're gonna do. And while that is cooking, I think the whole family is gonna pack up, and we're gonna head out on a little hike. We have this awesome trail near our house, and I'm gonna bring along our fall scavenger hunt. for us to do on our walk, and that'll be really fun. The kids always look forward to scavenger hunts, especially in the fall time. So we're gonna bring this along, and I will link this below for you guys. If you wanna get your free copy of this scavenger hunt to do with your kiddos, you can do that with the link in the description box. But yeah, we're just gonna have a fun day, and I wanted to update you guys too on my son who had the earache. He has no pain today. So we did that for 2 days straight. We did the onion, the garlic oil. I also was giving him garlic tablets, and I do those things about twice a day. So the onion, I think I did that twice a day for 2 days. Same with the ear oil, same with the garlic tablets. And then today he's complaining of no pain at all. And I also have one of those little, I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically like a magnifying glass that you can put inside their ear, the same thing the doctor uses, and it has a light. And so I can look in there and see what his ear is looking like. And the first day it was kind of, there was goo in there and it was a little bit red. Then the next day I noticed there was less goo, there was less red. And then today I noticed no redness at all. So that's how I know that it's working and he doesn't have an ear infection anymore. So I wanted to update you guys on how that went. Worked great. We did not have to do antibiotics. So I hope that that helps you guys. I know that was like mind blown for me when I finally learned that. Since I have been researching and learning more homeopathic remedies for our health, we have not gone to the doctor like at all in probably 2 or 3 years. I think we've gone like once or twice with my daughter who has a lot of like congestion and cough and croup issues when she gets a cold. But really that has been, I think it's only been one time because I've learned some things to do now to help her with that homeopathically. And so it has been a huge blessing to us, and I will try to link maybe some books that I have used below that has helped me a lot. A lot of the bundles that I'm usually a part of have things like this in it, and I will take from that. I have like a whole folder now of different remedies and things that I've compiled, notes that I've taken. So I would highly recommend that you research that, learn about that, because it can really change your life, and it can keep you from having to go to the doctor as much, can keep your kids off antibiotics so much, because antibiotics really are not great for your kids to be on constantly. We obviously, if we need an antibiotic, we're gonna go to the doctor, we're gonna get it. Like, we're not like that crunchy, but at the same time I feel like they can be avoided so easily with just a few at-home remedies that have been used for centuries and centuries and centuries. So I'm gonna head to the kitchen and make a few yummy things, and then we're gonna head out on our hike. So I'm gonna bring you along for that. we are back from our hike. It was so much fun. The kids had the best time, and our house smells amazing now. The applesauce is smelling delicious, so I cannot wait to get in there and us all sample it. Maybe I'll take a quick video after this showing you guys the applesauce and how it turned out and how the kids liked it. But I'm gonna end this video here. Be sure that you check out the links below. Be sure you get your scavenger hunt and download that for you and your kiddos. Be sure that you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I would love to know, before you head out too, what are some of your favorite fall recipes? Put them down in the comments below. Maybe I'll make some on some upcoming videos. That would be a lot of fun, and it would also give us all some inspiration. So be sure you check out the comments to see everyone's recipes, and that will be a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.